Tricia O'Neill's 3 Star Trek roles explained, best known for playing Captain Rachel Garrett in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Tricia O'Neill has actually played 3 characters in the Star Trek franchise. An actress with a prolific career as a stage performer and TV guest star, Tricia O'Neill has appeared in hit 1980s TV shows like Dynasty, Murder, She Wrote, and The A-Team. When O'Neill later appeared in 2 episodes of TNG, she didn't have any scenes with her former A-Team co-star Dwight Schultz as LT, Reginald Barclay. However, Tricia O'Neill did share scenes with her The Fall Guy co-star, Mark Alamo, in her one and only appearance in Star Trek: Deep Space Nine. Interestingly, Tricia O'Neill was considered to play the recurring Star Trek DS9 character, Kai Opaka, in Season 1, but the role went to Camille Saviola instead. Perhaps because O'Neill was so recognizable as the captain of the USS Enterprise C, it was decided that a Bajoran nose ridge wouldn't be enough to hide Kai Opaka's physical resemblance to Captain Rachel Garrett. This could also be the reason why Tricia O'Neill's subsequent roles after Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 15, Yesterday's Enterprise, required heavy alien prosthesis. Tricia O'Neill played the first female captain of the Starship Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 15, Yesterday's Enterprise. Captain Rachel Garrett was the captain of the USS Enterprise C, which was lost in battle defending a Klingon colony from Romulan attack. When the starship fell through a temporal anomaly and caused a dark alternate timeline, Garrett and her crew bravely make the decision to sacrifice themselves by returning to the past to meet their fate. Garrett was briefly honored with the Red Lady statue in Star Trek: Picard Season 3 until it was destroyed by terrorists. According to the Star Trek: The Next Generation companion, Tricia O'Neill had been a big Star Trek fan prior to being cast as Captain Garrett. This is presumably why, in an interview with Star Trek.com, O'Neill states that she'd auditioned for a handful of TNG roles prior to Yesterday's Enterprise. It was those auditions that ultimately led to the TNG team calling Tricia O'Neill and outright offering her the role of Captain Rachel Garrett. In the same interview, O'Neill reflected on the experience of being captain of the Enterprise, saying, "Everything becomes very real, and if you let go of not believing, you can sail right into a whole world." Sitting in that chair as captain of the USS Enterprise, that's who I was for a week or so. It was an extraordinary experience.